started with something. Take this pencil, for instance. Before this was a pencil, it was raw materials. Some lead, some wood, some metal, eraser stuff. And before it was raw materials, it was engineered. You needed a design to make it into something. And before it was design, it was an idea. And before the idea, it was a thought. Everything in this room started with a thought. Every day, all of us have 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. Now, out of those 60 to 70 thoughts, 90% of them are the same thoughts you had the day before. Now think about that. Every day you wake up, you get out of bed, you do the same thing. You think the same thoughts. You get out of the same side of bed. You put your slippers on. You go to the toilet. You go make your coffee. If you're over 50, you go to your coffee and then go to the toilet. But it's the same thing every day. And what we don't realize is the impact that has on our life. Because our conscious mind is only 10% of that 90. So if you're going to say, well, I'm going to have some positive thinking today, but you can't war against that 90%. Because our brain, over the years, since whatever your life you had and how you were raised, any kind of emotions or trauma, those things are built into your life. A good example of this, as an extreme example, would be children of alcoholics. Now, of all the people in the world, you would think they would say, look at an alcoholic as a mate and go, hell no. But they don't. Why is that? Because it's familiar. The brain is a pattern recognition machine. It would rather have something familiar than something that loves you, because it doesn't know the difference. It's all about survival. Another example is PTSD. Kind of extreme, but you can think of an Army veteran driving down the road and somebody cuts in front of him and he just goes berserk. He starts getting angry and mad. And why is that? Because he's living in the past present. He's reliving the war or something that happened to him. And this is war. Now his conscious mind can say, oh, no, it's just a car, and it's going to happen, but you're not living in the present. Most of us are living from that past. Now you might ask, how do you fix this? Because this is a pretty big problem. I liken it to cleaning toilets. Everybody likes the result, but nobody wants to do the work. But there is a way to do this. There's a neurological sound that, saying that neurons that fire together wire together. So you have your whole life, 10 years, 5 years, 20 years, 30 years of all that wiring. You got to get that thing rewired. And there are several ways to do this. One way that all of you are doing is with intention, make change. Now y'all just didn't happen to show up here tonight. You made a choice to join Toastmasters. You made a choice. It's not always easy getting here, right? Sometimes you've got something else to do. You're getting off work late. Oh, I got traffic. I'm going to drive there. I'm going to be 5 minutes late. And Bill's going to go, why you're late? It's difficult. It's hard. But you have intention, and that's why we all come here. We come here to make a change. We are overcoming fear or rejection. Things, all those things that make you want to come up here and get better. So intention. Another way is through meditation. Now, with meditation, it's basically understanding and watching your feelings. Because those old feelings are in a different part of the brain. But you have a prefrontal cortex here, and it allows you to look at your thoughts. You can meditate and say, why am I so angry? burnt the toast. I didn't burn the house down. And you can be rational. So that's very hard to do in our lifestyles, isn't it? We're busy. We're always on the go. There's no time to stop. So I would encourage you all to take the time to slow down whenever you have these emotions that come up. And you know what they are for you. You know what they are. Like, how come I don't always get in trouble with my boss? Well, I quit that job. Now I got another boss. I still have problems with that boss. I got these friends, they're no good. You get new friends. I have these problems keep occurring. This is because that's how the brain works. It wants familiarity. Sorry, grammarian. Bad copy. So I ask all of you to remember to slow down and remember, change your thoughts, change your life. Thank you.